announcements and bulletins.
Anniversaries. Anniversary greetings on January 18 to Serafin and Tracy Tamayo, and on the 20th to Benopatri Bombit and Abigail Gay Canlas. May the Lord continue to guide your journey together, strengthen your bond, and bless you with many more beautiful memories. Your love is an inspiration to everyone around you. Happy anniversary po! Birthdays. Happy birthday on January 18 to the lovely Susan Balad. Born on January 19, we celebrate Pastor Samuel John Earl Canlas, proud lolo of 5 and Sandmeier's man of mission. Happy birthday, Pastor Kuya Earl. We continue to pray for your planting seeds of faith in the North Caloocan District and beyond. On January 20, we give a special shout out to Winnie de Guzman Harris, the ever-supportive wife of Tom and loving mom of Ina. Happy birthday, Winnie! May God bless you with good health, joy, and strength as you face another year of challenges. Remember, your Sandmeier family is always here for you. Looking ahead to January 24, we celebrate 3 more wonderful birthdays. Ate Maureen Bolos, former Sandmeier treasurer, wife to Jesus, and proud mom of 3. Josa May Tandayu, second eldest granddaughter of Atenet Tandayu. And Athena Gabriel Cerillo, the cute as a button daughter of Gwen. May each of you use your light to shine on others and draw them closer to Christ. Happy birthday po to all of you. Flower altar donors. The flowers on the altar today are in celebration of the wedding anniversaries of 2 Canlas couples who first met in Sandmeier. California-based Bombit and Gay, and Kuya Ned and Ate J. Celebrate your memories, blessings, and Thanksgiving by becoming a flower altar donor. Messages via Facebook or contact Ate J or Ate Dayan and schedule your flowers for the Lord now. January 25, Anniversary Sunday. Sandmeier UMC, faithful stewards for 104 years, leading courageously. Speaker, Bishop Rubinel M. Estrella. Liturgist, Teresita Fortunato. We also celebrate everybody's birthday. January 25, Anniversary Fun Night with the theme 70s Pinoy Night, Musika, Kultura at Pananampalataya. January 31, Reuse, Share, Care, Sandmeier Bazaar Sale, whole day for the benefit of the task scholars.
Kaya't kung nakipag-isa na kay Kristo ang isang tao, isa na siyang bagong nilalang. Wala na ang dati niyang pagkatao, salip ito'y napalitan na ng bago. Ito ang napag-aralan sa pangalawang Tuesday Prayer and Bible Study Session ng taon, kung saan tinuro ni Pastor Tess na ang pagtingin natin sa bawat tao ay hindi batay sa sukatan ng tao, at kapag nakapag-isa na tayo kay Kristo, tayo ay isang bagong nilalang na, at dapat iwanan natin ang dating sarili, at tayo ngayon ay ibinilang na bilang isang kaibigan at hindi na isang kaaway. Learn more about the Bible and have a deeper relationship with the Lord. Sali na at mangumbida pa kayo sa weekly Bible study tuwing alas 6 ng gabi, Martes, sa Sandmeier Multipurpose Building.
Libreng agahan sa simbahan, dito lang sa Sandmeier United Methodist Church.
Kakaibang libreng agahan at pagsamba sa simbahan ang isinagawa sa Sandmeier United Methodist Church noong January 10 bilang bahagi ng pagdiriwang ng 104th anniversary. Nagkaroon ng opening song care of Ate Jenny Madukdok kasama ang mga kabataan at opening prayer and welcome remarks care of Ate Chay Jacinto. Nagkaroon din ng Bible verse reading si agahan recipient Ate Christy Tabernilla. Ang hamon ni Reverend Pastor Marites Cruz para sa taong 2026 sa kanyang mensahe ay nasahin sana ng bawat mananampalataya na makita si Kristo sa kanilang buhay at pagkatao. After ng mini-service, ibinanalangin ni Pastor Tess ang mga nagdiriwang ng kanilang mga kaarawan. At para kompletuhin ang agahan, sama-samang umawit at umindak sa agahan anthem ang mga recipients. Kasama ang birthday celebrant na si Ate Jenny Mandokdok, mga kabataan, WSCS President Lolit Sinense at ang kanyang Middle East-based son-in-law na si Ferdy Cabanilla. Dahil espesyal ang isinagawang libreng agahan, isang masarap na almusal ang ipinamigay sa mga dumalo ng mini worship service. Bukod pa ito sa lugaw, pandesal, itlog, otap at taho na inihanda ng mga volunteers madaling araw pa lang. Namigay din ang Sandmeier ng pre-loved clothes sa mga recipients. Samantala, nag-donate muli ng pre-love clothes para sa kanilang kapwa recipients si Kuya Herminio Santiago at Ramil Fiolino. Si Ate Christy Tabernilla naman ay nagbigay ng cash donation para sa agahan. Ang mga agahan kids ay nasa multi-purpose hall at busy sa pagkukulay, pagbabasa ng Bible stories at pagkanta sa ilalim ng supervision ni Ate Dayan Hake, mga kabataan at mga task scholars. Streamed online every other Saturday, ang libreng agahan sa simbahan ay pinangungunahan ni Pastor Tess, Ate Dayan, Outreach Ministry Chair Dr. Jaime Mendoza, Witness Committees Dr. Clarito Perez at Cynthia Jacinto. Spread God's love with us. Be an agahan volunteer and reach out to others joyfully. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga generous donors. Lito and Estrella Chin, Christy Tabernilla, Rogelio Vicente, Tess Fortunato, Geneva Takasawa, Girly and Anthony Laigo, Nerissa and Roberto David, our ever-faithful Good Samaritans. God bless at maraming salamat po. But wait, there's more! Napuno ng tuwa, saya, halakhak at mga nakakaaliw na palaro ang nakalipas na post-Christmas party para sa mga volunteers na isinagawa ng Outreach Ministry sa pangunguna ni Chair Dr. Jaime Mendoza. Parang mga batang naglaro ang mga volunteers ng mga games na Garter Dance, Do Not Touch the Color, WSCS, UMM, MYF, MYF, and Mixed Editions, and Blindfolded March in the Box. Win or lose, ang lahat ng mga nag-participate ay nakatanggap ng prizes mula sa mga Game Masters na sina Ate Marcia Lu Garcia at Ate Yolanda Herrera. Nagkaroon din ng Hila Mo, Premium Mo portion para sa lahat ng volunteers. Bukod pa ito sa raffle items na tinanggap ng bawat volunteer as tokens of appreciation, courtesy of Outreach Ministries faithful donors na sina Ate Nerissa and Kuya Roberto David. Naging highlight ng post-Christmas party ang Kris Kringle Viral Edition kung saan buong sayang nag-agawan ang mga volunteers sa exchange gift na inihanda ng bawat isa para sa lahat. Natapos ang fellowship ng mga volunteers sa isang simpleng late lunch at pagsalo-salo sa hamon serrano na ibinigay ni Dr. Mendoza at ng kanyang may bahay na si Ate Rosiana Mendoza, ang ating council chair.
The Lord loves cheerful giver. Give from the heart and help support Sandmeier's different programs and activities. You can send your tithes, offerings, pledges, and thanksgiving through the following ways. Bring them to church. Through bank deposit via Sandmeier's China Bank account number 113-133-4181, under the name Sandmeier United Methodist Church.
As part of our upcoming anniversary celebration with the theme Faithful Stewards of 104 Years, we're excited to introduce our new faith wall. We invite everyone to submit your solo picture, which will be used for our anniversary commemoration and will be featured on the faith wall. For the photo specs, please make sure your picture is at least 3,000 by 3,000 pixels, square or 1:1 aspect ratio, in JPEG or PNG format, with a file size of around 3 to 10 MB. If you don't have a solo photo yet, no worries! You may have your picture taken after the service by Kuya Cerrie, Addy, or Russell, and they can help make sure your photo meets the requirements. Let's all be part of this meaningful project as we honor God's faithfulness in our journey as faithful stewards of 104 years. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing your photos. The Reuse, Share, Care Bazaar has been rescheduled from January 17 to January 31, 2026. Saturday pa rin po. This adjustment gives everyone more time to sort, declutter, and donate at least 5 items that you no longer use but are still in good condition. Baka rin naman may mga gifts kayo na hindi swak sa inyo but could still be useful and meaningful to others. The Reuse, Share, Care Bazaar is all about giving usable items a second life, reducing waste, sharing blessings, supporting church activities, caring for God's creation through sustainability. Here are the items you may bring: clothes, shoes, bags, books, toys, school supplies, accessories, small household items, small appliances that are still working. Please avoid broken, unsafe items or very worn-out clothing. For those who wish to sell, welcome na welcome po kayo. Food items and other goods are also encouraged. A portion of the proceeds will go to the church or scholarship committee to support our task scholars and church programs. Please bring your items to church. For details, you may contact Scholarship Chair Ate Tess Fortunato or Jasmine Dano. Maraming salamat po, and we look forward to sharing, caring, and giving together. Remember, January 31 na po ang Reuse, Share, and Care Bazaar. See you there! Bishop Rodel M. Macdal of the Baguio Episcopal area graced the second Sunday of Sandmeier's 104th Anniversary Month celebration last January 11. Rogelio Vicente, Carl Lopez, Sabrina Ortal, and Shai Moseros brought in the altar elements while the choir followed them to open the service. Lady Jane Tanday was the liturgist, while Reverend Dr. Marites Cruz led the congregation in renewing their baptismal vows on what was also Baptism of the Lord Sunday. Ponpon welcomed home his brothers and sisters as members of the congregation brought their offerings and ponpons to the altar. Speaking on the theme Sandmeier UMC Faithful Stewards for 104 Years, Bishop Akdal zoomed in on the topic of equipping God's people and encouraged the congregation to remain faithful to their calling and to continue serving the community with love and commitment. Leading Courageously, A Bishop's Journey. Episode 1, From Roots to Calling. Every generation is shaped by leaders who guide not only with conviction, but with heart. Bishop Ciriaco Cerrie Francisco is one of them. Retired, yet still alive with wisdom, humor, and a presence that gathers people in. Tonight, on Commune Fridays, join us as we journey with Bishop Cerrie and look back at his beginnings in this special two-part episode.
Background ko, yung father ko ay UCCP Methodist. Kaya nung nakita ko on these later days of my life or part of my ministry, nakita ko I was baptized in the United Church of Christ in Valenzuela. But I remember that my father brought us to the Methodist Church in Maykawayan. Maykawayan Central United Methodist Church, yun ang nagisnan kong home church. At yung mother ko, Roman Catholic. Kaya I remember na nung panahong yon, bata pa kami, yung mother ko yung nagturo sa amin ng Lord's Prayer. Pagka piyesta sa amin, alam mo, nung unang panahon, nagpipiesta at ang baryo, pinupuntahan lang ng pare yan. Kaya bisita pala yung binibisita ng pare. At dinadala kami nung mother ko doon sa Catholic Church para magsimba. But I clearly remember na those days, elementary, high school, my father was very consistent bringing us to the church. Especially kasi kami malayo yung bahay namin sa church. Sa Valenzuela kami nakatira pero sa Maykawayan kami nag-church. And I also remember na yung father ko, nung bata ako ay masipag siya sa, parang feeling ko pastor siya naglilid sa family namin. Dahil yung pastor namin sa Maykawayan that time, napakasipag mag-visitation. Pinupunta kami, napakalayo ng bahay namin. I tell you, during those days, nilalakad lamang. Pero masipag yung pastor namin, dinadalaw kami. At alam mo yung matatanda, pag dinalaw yan, kinalingguhan, pupunta sa church. Dala-dala kami noon. Langkay-langkay kami, naglalakad kami.
Faith was not imposed. It was practiced, step by step.
After my high school, kasi my parents could not afford to send me to college. Very intense yung desire ko to earn education, college education. Kasi I grew up in the field, in the farm. Ayokong mamatay sa bukid kasi mahirap yung buhay sa bukid. Talagang nag-desire ako na makapag-aral. But during those days, nag-work ako sa Rami Textile. Working student ako noon. And then during that time, yun naman yung panahon na ako ay na-engage sa church sa mga kabataan. Dahil sa Christmas Institute. Si Pastor Legaspi, in-invite ako. Sabi niya, Cerrie, attend ka ng Christmas Institute. Hindi ko alam yun. Di sumama naman ako. Stranger ako. But then that was the first engagement ko sa active ministry. And then during that Christmas Institute, ginawa sa Angat, may nag-altar call during workers' night. Ako yung lumapit. Nag-offer ako ng life ko. Hindi ko alam kung ano yun. At yun yung point na talagang na-confirm yung calling sa akin. Kasi there was a time na may revival sa church namin. Merong babaeng preacher, Pentecostal, si Clarita Baruel. Nung siya mag-sermon, ako'y umiyak. Umiyak ako at hindi ko mapigil yung pag-iyak ko. Tapos na yung service, nandun pa ako sa upuan. At ako'y iyak ng iyak, hindi ko mapigil. And then lumapit sa akin yung preacher, sabi niya, brother, you have a calling from God. Nilayan siya ako. And then, na-confirm na yung calling ko doon.
What began as a child walking to church became a life offered, one step at a time.
Kasi nga, hindi naman ako equip eh. Ako, nangyari sa akin, nag-attend ako ng Sunday school, nag-attend ako ng BCS, yun lang yung training ko. And then, bigla ako nagpunta doon sa church. Hindi ko alam, sabi ng mga miyembro sa akin, Pastor, halika na, mag-umpisa na tayo ng gawin. Anong gawain ako? Hindi sabi, mag-service tayo. Naku, problema ko, hindi ko alam kung ano yun at kung paano. Alam mo yung ginawa ng Panginoon sa akin doon, pinaalala sa akin ng Panginoon, kapag dumadalaw yung pastor sa amin, ano ang kanyang ginagawa? Ginagawa ng pastor ay kumakanta, may dala himnaryo, nagbabasa ng Bible, nagbibigay ng meditation. Yun lang. And then patapos nun, kakain na. Siguro ako ganun lang yung gawain ng pastor. So doon ako nagsimula. And then eventually, yun nga, dahil nakapag-aral na ako sa Bible School, na-equip ako unti-unti.
No training, no preparation, only willingness, and that was enough to begin.
And then, that time, nakadesign ako sa Pulong-Gubat on voluntary basis. The following year, inassign ako sa Pandi. Ano yun? Yun ang magkalapit pero malayo. Lalakarin mo, mga 1 kilometer bago ka masakay ng jeep. Sasakay ka ng jeep, pupunta ka ng Pandi. Doon ako nagsimula. At nung nandun ako, di siyempre, na-excited ako. Alam mo yung bago sa ministry, ang nakita kong grace ng Panginoon dyan, kahit wala kang alam, basta yung desire mo to serve, bibigyan ka ng Panginoon, i-equip ka ng Panginoon through your experiences. At na-develop ako unti-unti doon. Pagkatapos, isa pa rin na-experience ko, kahit saan ka pumuntang church, merong laiko na very committed na tutulungan ka. Ganun yung sa Pulong-Gubat, ganun yung sa Pandi. Sa Pandi, merong isang matandang miyembro, asawa ng pastor yon. Talagang sinamahan ako sa lahat ng gawain at siya nagtuturo sa akin kung paano, ganito, ganon.
Leadership was learned together. Grace met obedience in motion.
Hanggang na-assign ako sa Kakarong. Ayun, nag-serve ako doon siguro mga 3 years. Kasi yung church na yung sa Kakarong, dalawa yun eh. Medyo na-divide, nagkadalawa. Church, planting by division. Eh di, inassign ako doon sa isa. Tapos inassign uli ako doon. Yung dalawa, pinassign sa akin nung DS. Yun, 3 taon ako doon. Doon, medyo, nag-grow na ako sa ministry ko doon. Kasi from zero talaga, I admit na from zero na natutuhan ko yung paano maglingkod at manguna. Although I felt that time, I'm not a leader, I'm just a simple follower, simple young people, young person na tinawag sa ministry. And my desire to serve ay in-honor ng Panginoon and equip niya. Yan ang sasabi ko lagi, kahit wala kang alam, pagka willing ka sumunod sa Panginoon, i-equip ka niya. Maraming paraan ng Panginoon para ikaw ay i-develop.
Growth followed responsibility. From pastor to superintendent to conference delegate, each role deepened his leadership.
Una muna, Manila. Kasi nung sa Bulacan, nakaikot lang ako dito eh. Ano to eh, home court ko to eh, saka comfort zone ko eh, Bulacan. Pero nung dalhin ako sa Central, na-assign ako sa Malolos, na-assign ako sa Bukawi, naging DS ako, na-equip ako. Kaya nung dalhin ako sa Central, although iba yung ministry settings sa Manila kaysa dito, madali ako nakapag-adjust. Nakapag-adjust ako agad.
Elected bishop in 2012, Bishop Ciriaco Francisco was sent to the Davao Episcopal area, a region shaped by political tension, disaster, and cultural diversity. Once again, he began from the beginning.
Nung dalhin ako sa Mindanao, ay naku, lalo namang iba yung Mindanao kasi dinala ko doon, totally zero ako sa knowledge of context and lifestyle ng Mindanao. Wala akong alam. Hindi ako napunta. Never been in Mindanao. Kaya yung pasimula ko doon ay from scratch, talagang purely pag-aaral, pakikinig, pakikipagkwentuhan kung ano ang sitwasyon nila. Siyempre, napakalaki nung panahon ko nakinig sa kanila kasi marami silang kwento. At mula sa kanilang kwento, doon ka naman mag-iisip kung anong pwede mong itulong sa kanila at tutugon sa kanilang mga challenges.
From humble beginnings to shepherding communities through storms, both literal and metaphorical, Bishop Francisco's journey shows us that faith is not only prayed, but lived. But the road ahead would test more than his faith. It would test his courage, his conviction, and his vision for leadership. Next week, we follow him to Mindanao and Manila, to moments of crisis and reconciliation, where mission, ministry, and leadership converge. How does one lead with humility in the midst of turmoil? How does one reconcile differences without compromise? Join us as we continue the journey of Bishop Francisco, listening, walking, and serving wherever God calls. Only here on Commune Fridays.
Keep praying.